There's more than one way to burn a book, and the world is full of people with lit matches. In the past, they have literally burned books to filter information from common folks. We all use the internet to do basic tasks. We can Google the government, check our bank accounts, even book a flight. But in some countries, this could lead to you being thrown in jail and eventually maybe tortured. I wanted to do this topic because I aim to have a career in the computer science department, and as all of us use the internet in everyday tasks now, it's essential to our culture. The purpose of my speech is to persuade my audience why the government should not be able to censor the internet. Although we are not a repressive country, I fear that internet censorship could lead to affecting our freedoms, rights, and privacies. Mostly, the first thing, it would affect our freedoms. According to The Guardian, of 81 countries surveyed, 76 already have some sort of censorship on their internet. Countries like Russia, China, and Japan already have censorship bills in place and have already used them in very bad ways. According to CNN, Google, who 5 years ago agreed to put their servers in China with a little bit of censorship on the Chinese government part. The Chinese government then in turn used this censorship to gather information on Chinese activists and to track them and to jail them, torture them, and kill them. So now they are threatening to move out. They took this information and turned it over to the State Department, but since it's between a U.S. company and a foreign affiliate, there's nothing they can do. You can literally be thrown into jail for what you Google in these countries. Vietnam passed Decree 72, which makes it illegal to digitally distribute any sort of anti-government propaganda, according to the New York Times. In this new digital age, we really need to be worried about privacy. In a world where everything that you put on the internet is recorded forever, we really need to step up. Everyone remembers the whole NSA fiasco where they were listening to our phone calls, internets, and everything. Just recently, I remember reading a post from Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, warning us that privacy was very important and that they were doing everything that they could to ensure that privacy remained intact. But with the government trying all these censorship bills, it's hard for them to stay on course. According to Huffington Post, many companies that have your information, such as your address, internet, passwords, email, they sell or they give away your information to all these companies. That's how you get junk mail and spam. Last, I think that it would affect our rights to uncensored internet. According to CNN Money, there have been 2 bills so far that have been introduced to our government, or tried to be introduced to our government, SOPA and PIPA. SOPA is the Stop Online Protection Act, and PIPA is the Protect IP Act. These bills are meant to target illegal pirating websites that you can download illegal media from. Hollywood and the internet are really having a fight on this because Hollywood wants people to pay for their for their movies, and the internet doesn't want any sort of censorship. These bills are meant to target overseas sites such as Pirate Bay. Both bills are so broad in their terminology that all these internet moguls and big shots believe that it would essentially end up ruining the internet. YouTube would literally have to go through every single one of their posts to ensure one of their users did not post a copyrighted material because they could be sued for it. Now, after discussing how the internet being censored would affect our rights, freedoms, and privacy, I urge my audience to be aware of these bills and to definitely take action if they hear anything. Luckily, both bills were knocked down due to the internet community having a really big upreach, but we don't know what's coming. Sir Tim Berners-Lee, founder of the internet, warns that a growing tide of surveillance and censorship poses a threat to the future of democracy. Restricting free information is essentially like burning books. We really need to learn from our mistakes. Thank you.